you know. Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll.
Good morning, fam. Benny coming in first. Hell yeah, brother. Good to see ya. All right, let's get right into it, guys. Let me kick it off with a little shameless self-promo here. But, guys, 3 subs away from hitting that magic number 2,000. If you've been watching the show, tuning in, enjoying the show, maybe it's your first time, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Just a week away from being 1 year old. Our first birthday. Can't wait for it. But, guys, appreciate the hell out of you tuning in. Make sure you subscribe here to catch all the content going forward. Let's get right into it. Starting with a whole bunch of things, man, you just love to see. Which, I don't know if you're going to love seeing a 4th Donald Trump NFT collection. Either way, you're probably going to get it. But maybe more important than that is Donald Trump saying it was NFTs that made crypto click for him, which is just so incredible, right? It was NFTs that made him understand this digital currency, made him understand the power of these currencies that truthfully just can't be controlled in the way that our typical money systems are yet. But anyway, you love to see those aha moments. Donald Trump saying the NFT collection is what made him have that. You love to see it. Just like you love to see this. Nate Silver, known in the political world for his predictions. Well, he's joining Polymarket, who we love it here. We love him here. Election night, we did a live stream basically focused on Polymarket and the bets there that are on chain, on Polygon. Both the Donald Trump NFT story and this are showing you where mass adoption is going to come from. It's going to come through things people are familiar with. They're familiar with collectibles, so NFTs make sense to them. They do. Once they sit with them a little bit and they get to touch them, they're going to click. They're going to make sense. They'll have their aha moment too. The same thing here with a platform like Polymarket. People love betting on sports, on whatever. They touch Polymarket. They go bet in Matic. They bet in whatever other currencies they take. Something's going to click in a way that they maybe didn't think could happen here in Web3 on the blockchain. Big story here. Guys, man, crypto's looking absolutely phenomenal yet again. Bitcoin briefly touched 66,000 here overnight. Right now it's 64,700. ETH at just over 3,400. Solana at 160. Crypto market's looking really, really strong, guys. And those Bitcoin ETFs yesterday, 422 million in inflows. Not our best day we've had since the ETF started trading, but one of the top days, guys. Absolutely one of the top days. So another big day for those inflows. Hope to see that continue, especially as the Mt. Gox Bitcoin does start making it to the market. Probably a couple weeks away from that at the most. Remember, Kraken has 7, or it'll only take Kraken 7 to 14 days to actually distribute that Bitcoin, but it is in Kraken's hands now. So we will see this impact the market pretty damn soon. Now, guys, about another NFT collection, which the last one didn't even sell out. So it is what it is, man. Taking bets here, maybe this will be on Polymarket. Is the next NFT collection going to be around the shooting? I'd probably bet on that. I'd probably take that bet here. All right, guys, before I get to the NFT market, I'm really excited for this, man. I really am excited. The founder, CEO of CryptoSlam, Randy, I'm like, no joke, I've been trying to get him on a podcast, on a Spaces, on some kind of show here for years. This guy's incredibly smart, man. Been in the space for years now, 6-7 years at this point. Very early trader, but whale, hardcore degen. A lot of people have not gotten to hear his takes on this space, how it started, where we're at now, where it's going. This is a man I listen to intently. Awesome dude. Finally coming on a show. This is going to be tomorrow on Chain Reactor, so you guys know the drill. 10 a.m. Eastern time over on Slam X. You're not going to want to miss this. Of course, we'll be talking about Randy's journey, but we're also going to be talking about CryptoSlam, probably some teases about what's coming up. It's some pretty spicy stuff, so you guys don't want to miss that. Make sure you're subscribed to SlamX Official on YouTube, guys, so you catch that. You can also catch it on SlamX.io over on X. Can't wait, man. Going to be a blast. All right, NFT market. 18.1 million in cross-chain sales yesterday. Really, really nice day of sales there. Unique sellers up, unique buyers up, transactions also up. Average sale price I'm starting to keep an eye on as well as crypto prices go up. Well, so does the value and the cost of NFTs. So definitely keeping our eye on that too. Usually we see a correlation between average sale price and trade profits. So I assume here as average sale price increases, we're going to start seeing trade profits will move the right direction, which is towards the positive, which yesterday just barely in that direction. You can see still negative 631,000. As far as what's moving the market here, autoglyphs at the top, but that's a little deceiving. I'll show you on the next screen here. Still great to see them at the top. Really, your top NFT collection here is Gods Unchained, the trading card game over on Immutable. Really fun game, by the way. You can go play it. You can download it on the Epic Game Store. It's really cool. D-Market, Solana Monkey Biz, Azuki, Dogezuki, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Mad Lads. Still that BRC20, which still, for the life of me, not sure which one that is. And Bitcoin Puppets. After I get through the next screen, maybe you're going to want to insert OMB into that number 10 spot. So just a heads up about that. And I also like honorable mentions here to Top Shot, which is at number 12. We don't see them that high often anymore, right? In the old days, absolutely. But these days, not so much. Great to see them seeing some volume over there. All right, your top collectible sales here. And Azuki Spirit is your top NFT sale, coming in at 70 ETH, guys. Almost $240,000. Here's those autoglyphs, okay? 4 autoglyphs here in the top 5, each of them for over $200,000. They're not sales, though, okay? If you go to Etherscan and you check them out, these are coming from a platform called Gandhi, which is a loaning platform. So these 4 here are actually loans, and they are all going, I'm assuming, to the same person? No, maybe not, but one person making the lend itself, unless that's the Gandhi contract. Maybe that's what's happening here. That's the Gandhi contract address, I'm going to assume here. But yes, those 4 autoglyphs now alone. Is that money going to go towards some more NFTs, which is a pattern we often see, I guess, with meme coins being what they are now? Not going to be surprised to see that put into fungible tokens and not necessarily staying over on ETH, okay? Another big Azuki sale in the top 10 here. Some urban nodes, an earth node, peppermints. Pretty diverse top 10 here, so love seeing that as well. All right, some really great stories from across this space, guys. This is one of my favorite, even though it's not directly relating to NFTs, it is coming from an NFT project, right? The project is the Claynosaurz, who are a really big project over on Solana. They have fantastic animations, guys, and I think these are industry vets, like Hollywood industry vets who started a Web3 kind of production studio behind these Claynosaurz. Yesterday, announced they won 13 Collision Awards, which is awesome. Guys, beating out Disney, beating out Sony, beating out Paramount. I think I saw they also beat out Pixar, too. It's a great look for this space. It's a great look for builders leveraging this tech and this audience and this platform. You also see in here, I think 4 or 5 of those awards were audience-voted awards, which is great. This really highlights the power of community here in this space. Really, you can get elevated to at a pretty extreme level here just because the connections you make. The community, man, it's the lifeblood of this space. And at least to a degree here, them helping propel these guys to this height. Love to see it. Congrats to the Claynosaurz here. And I think you're also seeing, I guess, a shift back towards this animation meta. I don't want to call it a meta because I do think this is going to be the new norm. Right, we saw this with Stoner Cats. We saw this with a few other projects who animation was their focus. There's maybe a better way to do it. Maybe it's by focusing less on the NFT side of things, which is what the Doodles kind of did at a point over the bear market. They said they're not an NFT project anymore, per se. They definitely shifted the narrative, but I want to put on your radar that they've released an incredible trailer for their animation that's coming up. Dolesville and the Doodlesverse, okay? I'm not going to play audio because there's music in here that'll definitely get me copyright striked, but I'm telling you, man, high quality, just a fantastic trailer here. The animation's phenomenal. You're looking at a winner here. Now, does that translate to value to these NFTs? I don't know. Somehow, some way, somebody's going to crack that code. We've not seen it yet. But at this point, it's like Claynosaurz and Doodles and any other project that's getting in animation, and I do think Pudgy Penguins will eventually. This is a challenge for them to figure out, and I do think they're going to do it. Hell, loop in the Moonbirds, now owned by Yuga Labs, loop them into that too, because this is the direction they're going. Check this out, guys. Again, it's phenomenal. And by the way, really like a star-studded lineup here. Swale, whatever, Jesus. Lil Wayne, Lil Yachty, and Coi Leray. Some big names involved in that project. So love to see that. GG to Doodles. By the way, that's dropping in September. There's a screening in Toronto. I know NFT holders have the chance to go there, so worth digging into that if that's interesting to you. All right, some big mints. I think this is the one most of us are really excited about. Coming tomorrow, this is the CyberKong's Untitled Collection. Here's a look at the art, which I absolutely love, man. Seems AI generated and then heavily curated here. Love the look of these. These feel like they're like gods or entities, these high level beings in the Kong's ecosystem. Again, love the look, love the vibe. They did change the price of these. It is no longer $1 million decentralized to mint these. It's now 100,000, which is around $100. And if you had a Promethean, guys, you were airdropped almost $1 million of this, so you're not out of pocket anything. Free Promethean gets you the whitelist, and your free decentralized, just using 1/10 of that, gets you this mint. So, really great looking here. A lot of fun on the timeline. I titled this on YouTube the way I did because the CyberKongs called it the worst announcement ever. Just leaning into it. I mean, it wasn't a bad announcement. The community fudded it because the collection's so small. In fact, if anything, that's bullish. The fact that so many people wanted this collection and they're upset that they're probably not going to have the chance with just a 222 edition collection. So see that for what it is, a really bullish indicator. People upset they're not making it to it. You always got secondary, and just be aware this collection is going to keep growing. So it's not capped at 222. Love this stuff. All right, probably the biggest mint we have coming up in quite a while here, guys. It's the Boldinals coming from Bold Leonidas. Tiny 100 edition collection. This is coming to Magic Eden next Monday. 0.01 Bitcoin to mint. A few of these are given out to his previous holders, right? I think his pieces on Foundation is 1/1s. Now, those people that own those are getting a whitelist spot for this collection. Expect, 90 of these to hit a public sale and expect them to go instantly. Instantly. These, yeah, good luck. Good luck. I'm absolutely going to try for this, by the way, even at 0.01. This collection's going to rip. The art's phenomenal. He's a dude, so yeah, expect these to rip. Highly recommend you try getting into these too. Not financial advice, but this is a cooker here. A mint you could get into right now, and this is pretty excellent, in only 3 hours, so almost 4 hours remaining here, but Murakami Flowers, a brand new trading card collection with packs of cards that you can rip open on the spot. $5 a pack. These are over on base. I bought 5 packs of these. Love it. You can actually trade these. Initially heard they're soulbound. They're not. You actually can trade these on this marketplace, and I believe on Magic Eden too. All kinds of rarity here. Beautiful little collection. Love seeing that too. Again, going back to the Trump comment, collectibles, they just make sense, especially in an ecosystem like base. Yeah, you're looking at a pretty awesome thing over there. All right, I'm gonna blitz through the rest of these stories here. Epic. We saw them mint etch a brand new rune last week. It's called Real Epic Rune. None of us were sure what was going on there. Like, no idea. There were no comms from the team about it. Just having a little faith that there was more to this story. And there was. I don't know that it's a good story, though, guys. Apparently, the supply of Epic was compromised without us actually knowing that. In the end, they got back the compromised token, so their supply is complete at this point. There is no issue. This other rune, the Real Epic Rune, that was meant as a fail-safe or something to fall back to if they couldn't reclaim this lost or compromised supply. The fact that they got it all back means that the Epic collection or rune, that is going to be the core rune. TLDR here, Real Epic Rune is getting burned. That's the new one, right? So nothing anybody has to worry about if you're an Epic holder. The brand new rune is getting burned. It's out of the picture entirely. They dropped this info to be transparent. Truthfully, being transparent is probably doing that up front, although you put it up front and you're inviting nonstop FUD. So probably made the smartest decision here for optics, but now you know what Real Epic Rune is for. At this point, it's not for anything. On Cyber, releasing V2 of their ecosystem. This is actually really cool if you see just how On Cyber has grown and changed now over the years. Love On Cyber. With the Crypto Bats, we gave away On Cyber Caves, everyone's own personal little metaverse gallery ecosystem. Love them. Love the platform. You can code with this, so you can actually write out code to build your environments, or don't. A lot of drag and drop assets. It's a huge upgrade that this system got, so I'll be diving in there to check it out. Again, love those guys. Love that team. Pudgy Penguins. I'm going to skip this just for time. This is really cool. If you wanted a sneak peek at the Pudgy Penguins card game, which is going to be big in the card game world, that's my gut feeling here. I never saw the box of the packaging. Looks great. Looks super high quality. Just wanted to at least show it. Well, I guess I did that. So check that box. And I'll leave you on this, something I had never considered but actually makes a lot of sense. A project called Skytrade is actually tokenizing the air, right? So people can now buy, sell, trade rights to airspace, which is going to become a much bigger and bigger deal as we go forward with drone deliveries and flight pass, all that stuff. Again, never considered how you're going to trade air. Well, tokenizing it and trading it on the blockchain, something unlocked for me this morning as I read through that. Again, something I had never considered. How do you trade air? you tokenize it. Again, makes a ton of sense. This could be a massive emerging market. So I'm keeping my eye on SkyTrade. Recommend you do too. If you don't, I'll keep you updated on it too. But there's your update today, guys. Let's check out some comments here. By the way, I don't know if you caught the afternoon show. Wow, is my internet bad again? I don't know what's going on here, but internet's been shit here the past week since storms knocked out power. Benny, good morning. Gravity GMs, Choina. GM, sir. Hello, GMs. Dead GMs. Yes. Yeah, Trump NFT. Dude, Token, he is so fucking great. Like, Randy said stuff. I've had the privilege of working with him for now over 3 years and picking his brain about stuff. Randy has said stuff to me 3 years ago that maybe the time doesn't click, doesn't resonate, doesn't make sense, but then years later it happens. And it happens exactly like he said it would. Guy, and I've got great vision for this space, I really, really do. But Randy sees it clearer than most because I think you get that kind of vision when you're in that early and you're building that early. Because when you're building, you need to project down the road, and it's why CryptoSlam was always built as this multi-chain platform. Right? Early on, people just really focused on Ethereum. That was really where, and Ronin too, right? But the focus was on ETH. ETH was the chain for NFTs, and early on, from the start, we were like, no, this is going to be a multi-chain ecosystem. We need to have all the chains on here and just keep adding more and more and more. He's got the vision. Tickle GM, sir. Mike, good morning, dude. Good to see you, man. Mike, I think you won that contest yesterday, the Genkai contest. You did the like chalk drawing. Was that yours? Andy GMs, Barry GMs. Oh, I like it. It's a vibe. It's a different flavor. I actually like them. Yeah. Hey, I did not used to like AI stuff. I love it now. I think what I like about the Kong's art is it looks super degen. It's got, like, they always say this grungy vibe. To me, that almost is the grungiest. That's the most, like, on-brand thing I think they've done in a way. It just feels super grungy, super degen. There's something about it I love. Just something I love about it. So, yeah, art's so subjective. I'm sure there's people who are not going to dig the art. If that's what people are referring to, I dig it. I actually super dig it. Anyway, guys, Chain Reactor coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I want to really get into some of the stuff we touched on at the start, right? I want to talk about mass adoption. I want to talk about Trump's NFT collections and Polymarket and the things that are going to really drive people to this space. You know, people have been saying it's Web3 gaming, and to a degree, yes. But I think less than people are realizing, and I do think it's more stuff like this, and maybe the air market trading, stuff like that, stuff that I think is not really on people's radar. But to me, that's going to do more for onboarding than Web3 gaming. We'll see, but lots to talk about, guys. Hope your morning's great. See you in just a couple hours here. We'll see you shortly. Peace.